Hi, my loves. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we celebrate our unique expression of perfection because God didn't make duplicates. And the moment you measure yourself against the world, you hand your power away. I'm Brooke Taylor, and today we are going to talk about Vision Centered Men, Part 2. This is essential for women to understand in their interactions with men, and equally important for men to recognize what high value women truly seek in a man. So I have my drink. Let's get started. We're going to start off with chapter 6. How can a man distinguish between a pretty face and a woman with submissive attributes? One way to do so is if she is not interested in a coffee date, she is not interested in your vision. A woman who dismisses the simplicity and intimacy of a coffee date is likely not interested in getting to know you on a deeper level. A coffee date is a genuine opportunity to connect and discuss important aspects of life, including your goals and values. If she's not willing to engage in this setting, it suggests that she might be more interested in superficial aspects rather than understanding and supporting your long-term vision and ambitions. Anything that's valuable is less accessible. Men need to understand this about their seed and their resources. Anytime you lay down with a woman that is not submitted to your vision, you devalue yourself. So let's talk a little bit more about how can a man tell the difference between a pretty face and a woman with divine feminine attributes? Because we seem to get it a little bit confused. We believe that femininity, how she presents, is the same thing as her divine feminine essence, and it's not the same. And this all starts with careful vetting and practicing self-control, especially when it comes to intimacy. Engaging intimately with a woman who doesn't align with his vision can lead to trouble, potentially derailing his plans and replacing them with her own. Imagine being tied to someone for the next 18 years because of a lack of foresight. If a man doesn't exercise discipline within his choices, he risks straying from his path and creating unnecessary division in the process. Making fast or undiscerning choices opens the door to conflicting visions, and this can also hinder his own success. In our society, men are often celebrated for promiscuity on the surface, but in reality, they are punished for it, truthfully. While promiscuity might seem like an achievement initially, the consequences are severe and very long-lasting. This discrepancy isn't always recognized or addressed early on, leaving young men unaware of the importance of their actions and the potential consequences they carry, including the responsibility of fatherhood. Diving into chapter 7, marriage is a must for men of value. Why is it that a woman can submit her body in bed, but she cannot align with your vision? If she cannot align with your vision, you should not have sex with her. However, only a rare 1% of men can adhere to this principle. The majority of men are controlled by their weakness for women. But that rare 1% of men who are truly connected to their vision and purpose are not controlled by their flesh. There is nothing sexier than a man who is vision-centered and understands his need for a wife to expand all that he is. A man that's committed to his vision doesn't divide himself amongst multiple women. He doesn't entertain intimacy with women that he doesn't see himself reproducing with. Lastly, a man of vision understands the rarity of finding a woman that understands the importance of submitting to the vision he has for his family, and he handles her accordingly. High-value men are selective about their partners. They protect their lineage by being discerning about who they share their seed with. Many men often get distracted by women. However, it's important to note that women have more respect for you if you remain focused on your vision. When men aren't solely driven by sex, it's incredibly powerful, as many women understand they can easily divert a man's attention with it. A man who isn't easily controlled by his sexual desires is a rarity. It's imperative that men begin to deny access to anything and anyone that does not align with his vision. Men have been misled to believe that marriage does not benefit them, but this is not true. The real issue lies in improper vetting, which leads to marrying a woman who is not aligned with their vision. This misalignment can deplete a man's vision upon her exit. However, marriage is most advantageous to a man of vision because it serves as the vehicle through which men of vision store their wealth. supporting and protecting their legacy. In the Black community, there's a lack of wealth building vehicles such as stable marriages, which results in money quickly leaving the community instead of circulating and creating lasting prosperity. Unlike other communities where money stays longer due to better wealth storage options, wealth often evaporates due to a focus on immediate luxuries rather than long term investments. This cycle keeps Black people from achieving true freedom, as wealth, not just money, is what brings real independence. A committed man who stays true to his vision is considered high value because he can extend that commitment to all aspects of his life, including his relationships. Ultimately, fidelity to one's vision translates to fidelity in everything else, including relationships. While there may be many attractive options, it's the disciplined ones who truly stand out and contribute to a lasting, meaningful partnership. People spend a lot of time seeking wealth, but becoming one with the right person is the highest form of humanity. Chapter 8: The Power of Vision. In understanding the dynamics of masculinity, the essence of a man's worth and the quality of his relationships are linked to his sense of purpose and discipline. A man's provision is embedded within his overarching purpose. This emphasizes the importance of aligning one's actions with their intended objectives. However, some men falter in this regard, failing to translate their discipline into their choices and interactions with women. Instead, they usually succumb to the allure of multiple options. This perpetuates a cycle where men with choices and attention overlook the potential for meaningful connections with women who actually resonate with their vision and values. When you don't focus on women who align with your vision, you will unintentionally draw in women who will take advantage of you or those women who are primarily interested in only your resources. The concept of discipline, which is crucial for success in various facets of life, holds particular significance in the realm of relationships. By applying the same rigor and focus that propelled men of vision to their current position, men can create a more discerning approach to their romantic pursuits. This shift in mindset not only safeguards against exploitation and superficial engagements, but also attracts women who embody similar values of discipline and purpose. When I think of men of vision, I think of people like Barack Obama or Morris Chestnut, demonstrating commitment to their goals and a selective approach to relationships. Contrary to the prevailing notion that abundance equates to value, the true measure of a man lies in his ability to exercise restraint and discernment amidst a plethora of options. While some may equate multiple partners with status or desirability, the data suggests otherwise. Men who demonstrate a singular focus and discipline in both their personal and romantic lives consistently outperform their counterparts who indulge in fleeting connections. This distinction proves that true value is not defined by accessibility, but rarity and commitment to a man's God-given vision. Men who prioritize discipline over variety are better positioned to cultivate lasting, meaningful relationships and transcend superficiality and align with their higher purpose. Chapter 9: Discipline is the foundation of a man's value and the key to his success in relationships. Without discipline, a man's value diminishes. Substantial wealth is made through discipline, which in turn attracts women. A man who can attract multiple women isn't inherently high value. His discipline defines his worth. This discipline extends to his choice of women and who has access to him, ensuring he maintains his established value. The women a man attracts are a byproduct of his discipline, reflecting his commitment to his vision and purpose in life. A man's true worth lies in his commitment to his vision, not his material possessions or the number of women he can attract. High value men are those who remain aligned with their vision and exhibit unwavering commitment to it. Their value isn't determined by external factors, but by their dedication to their vision. Therefore, what makes a man truly high value is not the multitude of options he has, but his discipline navigating those options. God's design doesn't change just because we struggle to live it out. His original intent remains constant, regardless of our human failure to fully align with it. I know this video talked a lot about discipline and having discipline within those plethora of options. I wanted to emphasize this because in our community, men are taught that once you elevate yourself, you are able to have a plethora of options. And that is simply not true. It actually diminishes him, and it also diminishes the women that he comes into contact with. It is important to understand that as a woman, if a man cannot control himself within his options or his perceived options, then he is not a man of value. A man of value has an extreme level of amount of discipline, not just in his career, but also once he elevates in his career and he has options or he has more women at his accessibility. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment and subscribe if this video resonated with you. And don't forget to stay perfectly you.